Good afternoon. You are watching Brenau University News Network. I'm Crystal Thomas.
I'm Cherie Bell.
According to CNN, a 2-year-old girl from Mississippi is said to have been functionally cured of HIV. A functional cure is when the presence of the virus is so small that lifelong treatment is not necessary and standard clinical tests cannot detect the virus in the blood. The child was born HIV positive to a mother who didn't know she was HIV positive until hours before the birth.
Wow.
The baby, who was unidentified, was given high dose of 3 antiretroviral drugs within 30 hours after her birth. So now, 2 years later, the girl has absolutely no signs of HIV in her bloodstream.
You know what? I just think that's really, really amazing because I've never ever heard of, you know, HIV just like curing itself. It's the first time I've ever heard that. So you said the mom, when you say she didn't know that she was HIV positive, do you mean the mom didn't know that the mom was?
Yeah, the mom didn't know she had
the whole time
HIV.
that she was pregnant.
Yeah.
I wonder how they found out that she was HIV positive, like moments before her birth. Is that what you said?
Yeah, they said they do a few tests before people give birth, so I guess that's how they found out. But it's amazing that she didn't know, as far as like going to get prenatal checkups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. And the doctors were saying that it's an accident. Like they basically
this is unheard of.
This is they were like, this just happened.
Amazing.
So,
I wonder if there's some kind of, they need to do, I think, look into that. There might be something to do with like antibodies.
Attack things when they first, when it first gets in the system,
yeah.
then maybe there's a way you can cure it.
Absolutely.
So, and this was only 30 hours after her birth, so they were just giving her high doses of antiretroviral drugs.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
They may want to look into that and try that, you know, with children, with other children that may be born to mothers with HIV. It may be something to that. So
and
that's an amazing
try
story.
To figure out ways to find out if she has it before she gives
and
birth.
that's another thing. I don't understand how, I thought that when you first get, you know, told that you're pregnant, I thought that they do run blood tests in the beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I just thought that that's how it was. So I'm shocked that she wouldn't know that until she's about to give birth.
But that's a blessing, because that's so sad, I think, in situations like that, when parents have it and then the kids get it.
Yeah, and they pass it to the children. So. And which is why I thought that they did do the testing in the beginning.
Exactly.
So, you
that's
know.
what I thought. Well, in other news, a Florida sinkhole. In Seffner, Florida, a man, his name was Jeff Bush, was actually asleep in his bedroom when his floor collapsed with him.
Wow.
So he was trapped and he got sunk into a sinkhole. So that's tragic.
Okay, that's very tragic. I don't understand this. Now, so you're telling me that he was in his house, right? He's in his bedroom and he's sleeping. Yeah. And then what happened? The ground just sunk in? What is it?
It's the terrain, I suppose. They say that's very common in Florida. So it's the terrain where their house was built. And so what happened was, now the crews are actually demolishing their home. So they didn't get him out. He did pass away, I'm sure, if he's in the sinkhole. And they're not going to be able to get his body out. So what they did was they had the family get everything else out of the house that they needed, and they're going to go ahead and demolish it. But it's amazing because the house has been there for a while.
Well, another thing, is it a one story? Is it a flat, or is it a two-story? Oh, it is a flat. So he just, there's no way to find him. He's in there. They just pulled him down.
They could even see the bedpost. They could see the bedpost. But now they can't. So they're demolishing the house, and their neighbors are having to move out of their houses as well.
I would, wouldn't you? I mean, if I lived in that neighborhood, I would be like really
So a few neighbors are having to move out of their house as well.
How would they know, you know, that there was a sinkhole? Like, how do you know that those things exist, and how do you know?
I'm not sure. And why would you build on them too? So maybe they can't know because they wouldn't have built on it. I don't think they would have built. I don't know if it's maybe something that happens over time with the soil or something like that. So, and the sinkhole is 20 feet wide and 50 feet deep.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, when you say that it seems like there's a definitive place for it. So why can't they go in and get him? Like, did he just vanish underneath?
Well, it continues to sink.
Oh, it just continues
it continues to
grow.
grow.
Things go
That's
inside?
why they're going. Yeah, things are going inside of it. That's why they're going ahead. That's why the family was barely able to get anything out of the house. They just had to get what they could, get on out, and the neighbors are having to empty their houses. That's why they're demolishing the house, because right now you just got to get everything off of that property.
That is very scary.
Yep. So they've made the decision to stop searching for him.
Yeah,
and
that's too bad. That's very sad.
Yeah. So that's what happened
Was
there.
he the only one in the house when it happened?
Nope.
Oh,
they said it sounded like his family was there. They said it sounded like a car crashed or something.
Really? How far?
So it was
do you know
in
where
his room.
Just in his room. That is amazing.
That's where it initially happened, and it got bigger.
Yeah, that's.
It's very unfortunate.
Very.
So they haven't been able, Hillsborough County Administrator Mike Merrill told reporters that he says we just have not been able to locate Mr. Bush, and so for that reason the rescue effort is being discontinued. At this point it is not really possible to recover the body. So that's what he said.
That's very, very,
so they're going to stop
very
looking
sad.
for him. Yep. In other news, a new pope is being selected after the first pope in over 600 years has resigned.
A new pope.
So, new pope is being...
That's very strange.
Yep. More than 140 Catholic cardinals met Monday at the Vatican, where the process of selecting a new pope edged towards its beginning. So they meet twice a day, so in the morning and in the evening. And after the evening session, most of them left by car, some walked on foot, and they didn't really speak as they left because it's a pretty secret thing. So.
But why is he leaving? Like, what did they say is the main reason or the real reason why he's leaving?
There's no, people have a lot of speculations. They think that there are things going on in the church. A few other officials have resigned because of misconduct. So everyone has the speculations. But from what he said is that he's just tired. Yeah, he's just tired. But I mean, you know, I don't know. It's weird. Have they denied the allegations? Are they addressing any of the allegations? Yeah, some people, some of the officials have admitted that they've done some stuff.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, some of them.
So now what's going to happen now that the Pope is not? Will they get another Pope? Are they looking
They're
for...
meeting right now.
They
have a few to choose from. So they're actually trying to figure someone out now.
That's incredible. I mean, I've gone to Catholic school my whole life, you know. So it's really weird to hear something like that. It makes you wonder. You know, you don't want to believe any kind of speculation, but it's definitely a question mark behind something like that. It's a strange move, a very strange move. So well, that's all we have, like, as far as international news, I guess. But at Brenau, well, more close to home, Shades of Africa. Oh, yeah, so that's an event that goes on. It's kind of a way to honor Black History Month, stuff like that. So that was really interesting. How was the turnout for that?
It was pretty good.
It was good?
Yeah.
What did they have? Did they have any kind of entertainment or dancing?
Yes, people danced. There was dancing. People played the violin.
Oh, okay.
I believe there was poetry.
And were these all students who did? Oh, that's
These are all students. And the guy who hosted it is a guy that I actually go to church with. His name is Austin, so that's cool. Yeah,
cool.
So he hosted it.
I like that.
Yeah. So that's all we have in news for today. So we'll be back with Mora and sports.
Absolutely.
Thank you for watching Brenau University News Network. Once again, I'm Crystal Thomas.
And I'm Cherie Bell.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back to BUNN. I'm Irma. The Golden Tigers closed the basketball season with a victory over the Bruton Parker Barons with a final score of 79-73. In the past 3 weeks, our Golden Tigers hosted Truett McConnell, defeating them 59-52, lost against College of Coastal Georgia 59-80, and lost against Lee University 50-59. Don't forget to show your support for the Golden Tigers tennis team on their upcoming games against Lee University on March 22nd, Auburn University on April 4th, Melhaven University on April 5th, SCAD Atlanta on April 12th, and the SSAC Conference in Montgomery on April 18th. The track and field team is ready to start the season. Don't forget to show your support. On their upcoming competitions, which are the Emory Classic on March 22nd and 23rd, and the Rome Shorter Relays from March 29th to the 30th. Well, that's all for the sports this time. Until next time.
Okay, that's all we have for today. I'm Crystal Thomas in for Cherie Bell, and thank you guys for watching Brenau University News Network.
And I'm Irma. See you next time.
Bye.